Took a long time, baby, you can call it patience. They can't pay me back for all that time that I was wasting. Thought that they was loyal, found out that they was hateful. She said that she loved me, found out she wasn't faithful. Feel like the end, but baby, this is the beginning. Yeah, we still ask forgiveness, even though we've been sinning. Every day I wake up, feel like I'm testing my luck. I told my mama, pray for me, earth was weird as fuck.
I can't find a man that can satisfy me. Now, some guys go an hour, hour and a half. That's it. A man's got to put in overtime.
This nigga over here in some tapered pants, DB.
Oh, all the time. Yeah. It's 2022.
I don't know if
Y'all
them
pull out them cross cutters and organize you don't want to. I'm gonna salute you.
That boy got on some khaki sweats. Y'all.
Yeah. I live in joggers. Nigga, what a category. I'm gonna be in them joggers daily.
Oh shit.
Whatever got a elastic waistband on that bitch. I can see what I did belt doing a nigga damage on the gut, nigga.
Pants ain't all the way on till you hear that little snap around your ankle.
Saying.
And we ready to go, baby.
Hey man, hey, what he talking about, man? Hey, welcome all our wonderful guests, participants, followers, fans, friends, and family. This is episode 6 of the podcast, bro. We already on 6. That's amazing.
That's amazing, dog.
Running through the 6.
Running through the 6 with my woes.
Like the GOAT Drake said, you know what I'm talking about?
Aubrey. Like Julius Irvin, my boy.
Like Julius, the good doctor.
The good doctor.
Hey, man, we're going to get on into it, man. Again, we blessed and happy to have you out here. Los, what you sipping on that cup, partner?
Man, they done schemed me up. I'm thinking I got some nice Riesling in there. Guess what was in there?
Look like some whiskey.
It's whiskey.
Red whiskey.
Red whiskey. That Taylor Pope, baby.
Oh, we on that Taylor Pope.
I'm on that Pope.
I ain't know
all I need is me another Pope in my hands.
Hey, I ain't know this. I ain't know they sold that stateside, boy. Yeah. Probably don't.
I just need to see one picture of a person smoking a Newport and drinking some port.
Hey, Pope City in Shreveport. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, yo, but for real though, man, it's the 6th show, and I ain't shout out them dog pound gangsters, man. Shout out to my boys, my A-Day ones, Weezy, Stud, Butter, Traco, Big G, Shariah, Daz, Blue Love, you know what I'm saying? FHC, DP Chief, 4L, man. How y'all boys doing, bro?
Whoa.
And
you know what I'm saying? Oh, first and foremost, shout out that boy King Dame once again. Let it be known, let it be said in the public. We got a bet on the Heat and what's called series. You know what I'm saying? I took the Heat, he still taking Philly.
He still took Philly?
Yeah.
So he just basically giving you 2 games at least.
He's giving me 2, and if he don't pay up, hey.
He's a payer. He's a payer.
He gonna have to be.
Me and Dane bet all the fun. He bet me on the Suns Maverick series.
I'll be waiting in the cab of that damn rig. So, cuz, what it look like?
Yo, man, like I had a long little show lined up about love and all this stuff, and my guests bailing on me. You know what I'm saying? It kind of. Oh, my bad. I stopped by fucking In-N-Out today just to see. That's what I'm saying. I stopped by just to see if my opinion about it was wrong. Because I had it when it first moved out here.
I'm about to say, you must don't respect your colon and large intestine.
Dog, it ain't as bad as I thought it was at first.
It ain't never been, it ain't never been trash. But
it ain't, but my thing is, it ain't Water Goat.
Nah, not even in the same.
It ain't Water Goat, but it damn sure ain't White Castle. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's like a Dairy Queen burger.
Whoa,
it's edible.
Dairy Queen the only Dairy Queen I eat at in Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? And that one buckling.
I don't care. They trash. That means nothing to me.
But yeah, man, In-N-Out ain't that bad, dog. I was like, what's going on?
They're hella edible.
But yeah, man, I had a little stuff lined up, so I guess we can go and jump into
the top 5, man.
The greatest segment ever made on any podcast ever. I said ever twice.
Hey, sometimes it's just that cold.
You know what I'm saying? I just want to be ever clear.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's as crisp as your edge up over there, dog.
Hey,
have we mentioned the edge up over there, dog?
Hey, DB, hit me on my main camera, bro. I got a shout out to that boy Tough Cuts, man. Darian
Good
be keeping me
Lord.
leaky. You know
I'm
what
a
I'm
bald
saying?
head nigga. I get jealous behind shit like this.
He be keeping me real jazzy. But shout out to Tough Cuts, man. That boy keep me laced. But we can get back into this top 5.
Let the hate flow through you.
Without further ado,
Indeed.
I wanted to give you straight 5, but I had a 6th one that's an honorable mention.
I get
People
it.
really don't list this as a hater song because the title and the hook could throw you all the way off. But when you listen to the lyrics, that boy is all the way in his Birkin hater bag.
Oh my.
You feel me? So
Elbow deep.
the honorable mention is one of the goats. We don't speak about Bruno. Robert Kelly, Come to Daddy. I want y'all to go back and listen
Yeah, I'm gonna have
to
to
that
go
joint.
peep that
dog.
one.
That joint, it ain't even on Apple Music.
I was about to say I
listened
tried to
on YouTube.
pull it up on Spotify. It was a no go.
No,
They
it's on
yanked all this
YouTube.
stuff. I was on YouTube.
They
Yeah.
didn't yank. He still got. Well, I don't know about Spotify,
He
but
on-
he
he-
on Apple Music.
Okay, the song wasn't on there for sure.
But yeah, go to YouTube and listen to "Come to Daddy," dog. That dude is like,
Big hating.
it is ridiculous how much hating going on that song.
Yeah.
So honorable mention, aka number 6, "Come to Daddy," R. Kelly. Number 5, he one of the goats too. This motherfucker right here.
Nah,
Yes.
impossible.
Yes, dog.
Not Tupac, Amaru Shakur.
Tupac motherfucking Shakur. "Can You Get Away" is number 5, dog. First of all, I'm mad about him because the intro of the song, it sounds like he's talking to the girl in person. Then at the end, he was like, he sounded like he was talking to her on the phone.
On the phone, yeah.
And at the end, he said, "Wow, what's wrong with your eye? Why you got on glasses?" Like, how did that come up, dog?
I mean, it is Tupac. I mean,
Yeah, C students. But after that, he just goes on a rage of hating, you know what I'm saying? And you don't know the inner workings of these people relationship, bro. You know what I'm saying?
if you're a hater, you got an idea that you painted a picture in your head.
You feel me? So number 5 is Tupac Shakur.
Solid.
Number 4 is Jagged Edge.
Agreed.
Ooh.
Yeah. They almost made my list.
He Can't Love You.
Yeah.
That's the actual title of the song.
Nah, you know what's wilder than that about that song?
I know.
Okay,
I know
well, you say it. I
No,
ain't gonna-
you say it. You go ahead.
Before the beat even dropped, that nigga say, "Hey, I ain't no hater or nothing," but I'm like, "Whoa,
Whoa. Yeah.
hey, why you starting with that? How you gonna lead off with that?
This shit is suspicious.
You know you
At the
finna do
very
some
least.
hating."
No, dog. The worst shit about that song is if you listen to the first verse, dude come out and says, "I know I messed up."
Yeah.
So you ran your bitch to the nigga.
I'm very familiar with this song. I done heard it 1,000 times. I listen
So-
to Jagged Edge too much.
So yeah, they in my
Yeah.
top 10 groups or whatever. But
Solid. Oh yeah, of course.
But
That'd be not
like,
me.
how can you be mad at her for seeing somebody else if you the
Yeah, you
reason
the one, yeah.
she's seeing somebody else?
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
We gotta do top 10 groups too. Not today, obviously, but yeah.
You
yeah.
know that's coming,
I
dog.
don't even know if it
You
is
know
10. I don't
that's
even know if I
coming.
can name
It ain't 10.
10.
We got to do 5.
Got to, yeah.
And that's gonna be strenuous.
He can't love
Okay, so number 3. We are on 3, right?
you. Yeah.
Okay, number 3. LL Cool J featuring Boys to Men.
Yes, sir.
Hey Lover.
That'll throw you off too if you ain't listening.
Dog, how the fuck? Why did Boys to Men co-sign on this shit? Like, I wouldn't have signed off on this.
They low key toxic too though, but you know they got the good boy image though.
You ain't finna do that to
Hey, they're my
Motown
people.
Philly.
They the goats,
But bro,
yeah.
look, not only was he doing supreme hating on there, but if Chris Hansen heard what he was saying, he was like, Chris Hansen would ask that boy to have a seat.
Yeah, but sit down, man. I know you were planning on meeting Sasha.
Hey, bro,
Man,
that's one of the creepiest songs I've ever heard. It's creepy.
that was the culture though.
That creepy?
You
You
may
know-
be young, but you're ready. You're not a little girl. You a woman. That's the culture.
Yeah, but that's a little after Keith, ain't it?
It was after Keith, but still, he came. You know when LL came up,
You know,
and they
anytime I
probably the same
hear,
age.
anytime I hear "Hey Lover," you know what pops in my mind?
With it.
Anthony Anderson on Life, when Can't Get Right, baby mama first come around. You know how he was looking on that kid rubbing the wall. Hey,
I know what you're talking about. Boy.
yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
remember that.
all I hear.
That's
What
crazy.
LL tell old girl? Your boyfriend must think it's safe for you to travel that way.
Yeah.
How you know
Yeah.
this lady get on the bus every day, dog?
Hey, yeah, he was stalked out. Creep life.
You ain't finna put that one on creep life.
I'm just
Creep-
leaving it. I ain't saying
creep
I ain't
life ain't
saying
even
nothing
that
but the
creepy.
words. That's all I said.
That-
with creep life. I ain't going no deeper into that. I'm gonna leave it where it's at.
All right,
What
so
number 2 is, man?
number 2, we getting into the
Oh
upper
yeah.
echelon of hate.
I already, like I say, these should be number 2 on everybody's list. I already know.
You should, but number 2 is Joe. All the things,
I ain't liked him since that song dropped.
dog.
I don't care how good he can sing.
He really trying to scoop your old lady up and take her to black sanded beaches.
Yeah, man. I'm saying, why is you looking in her eye like that, nigga? She don't know you. Like, bro, what's happening? Like,
You want to get something off your chest?
You know what I'm saying? What are you trying to do, bro? We can get it in, win or lose. What's happening?
What good is a diamond that nobody can see?
That boy,
Hey, dog.
tell me he wasn't spitting though.
He was spitting, bro.
Man, your relationship on the rocks, man. She got 2 toes out the door, and they be coming in, baby.
Hey, I wanna
man.
do. Look,
Why you so smooth, bro?
that boy Nas said something a long time ago on the song. Say, bag a dope chick, being broke, you got a beautiful mind. You have to bag a woman with a beautiful mind, because first, you know, Joe paid.
Joe is
Even
that.
if you wasn't in trouble, he probably could yank your girl.
And he a crooner.
And he can sing. So you in trouble anyway. So you just got to get you a solid chick that just won't be starstruck. You know what I'm saying? I gave
Or treat her right.
Or that.
Whatever.
Lachey got a couple hall passes like Tip or something. If T.I.
Tip, dog?
That's
Hey,
her.
what else? Y'all,
That's her.
who am I to judge?
That's her. You know what I'm saying?
Tip a whole ass nigga.
Yeah. It must be two sides. I've been listening to Shawty Low a while.
You should.
Hey, and number 1, dog. Motherfucking Shy Comforter.
Easy peasy.
Dog, when I was young, I never really know, like, it was a lot of lyrics that went over my head a bit, or I didn't pay attention
Well,
to.
yeah, because she was just sounding great. I get that.
Yeah.
It was just sounding amazing. Yeah.
But my God.
Not me. Now, I got a special connection to that song. We'll go. We'll get into that. Because it's on my list too.
Okay,
so we'll get into it when I get it.
But I'm talking about the first verse is basically a manual how to get out of the friend zone.
See, there you go. That's
You
exactly
have
what
to-
I was heading with.
That yes, if you listen to Comforter and you've been working on this girl that's been your friend for the longest, you listen to that joint, you gonna smash, because it was some simping going on that thing.
Ooh, high
knew-
level.
I knew I should have been your man.
Man, notes too.
Ooh.
Boy,
She gone, my nigga. You
Draws.
lost your girl like a set of
draw,
keys, bro.
melted like cotton candy, boy. Just shit over with.
All right, dog. So that was my top 5, bro. What you got over there,
That's
TAO?
top 5, man.
I
All right.
appreciate that.
All right, let me see who I want to knock to number 6. Number 6 is probably not as well known by Drew Hill. It's literally called "I Should Be Your Boyfriend." This after Drew Hill broke up and got 2 new members. But the
Oh well,
song-
I definitely ain't heard that then.
But they had some hard songs after that. But anyway, the song basically go, "I should be your boyfriend because you know he lying." It might seem like I'm hating, but girl, I'm just relating. They're like, Nick, bro, you just violent. Okay, yeah. So
That's horrible.
yeah, it was a good song.
I'm gonna have to check that out, dog. I hadn't heard that.
A couple bops on that one. All right. Oh man, number 5.
Uh-oh, we get
Number 5. I'm gonna go our Lord and Savior Aubrey Graham.
Don't do it.
Oh, I got to, because he did it. I told him don't do it. He kept
He
saying
really the king of hating on the
yeah,
on
he
the
did,
pool,
but
dog.
this one was dedicated. I'm just saying you could do better.
Ah.
Fuck that nigga that you love so bad. Like, hold on, man. 1, you can't sing. 2, bro, why you gotta be? You ain't got enough. You Drake. You
This
gotta.
this the only Aubrey Graham slander I'm allowing here. So go and get off. Go and get off, dog.
You keep telling yourself that I'm at the neck every time we meet. Hey, anyway. But yeah, that's the he gave me the creeps with that song. I'm like, bro, you don't have to do this. Like I feel bad. Like I was talking to a little nephew, little YG on the block, but like, hey, bro, you ain't gotta this. No, it's another way.
I'm saying, I mean, you paid. You can find someone else, Aubrey. You can do that.
You can.
That's
you
horrible.
You can.
But that's Dennis Graham's boy. You know how Dennis was.
It is. That's what that is. That's what that is. Well, man, that's number 5, man.
That was number 4.
No, number 4.
No, that was number
Yeah,
5.
I had
That was number 5. You right.
Number 4. Numero 4. Mario. Let Me Love You. Whole song. How the song start off? I know you smell the perfume on him and see the makeup on his shirt. Girl, what wrong with you? Do you enjoy being hurt?
Do you?
Like what you saying? What he saying? Like, whoa.
I feel so bad because that whole slap, dog.
That was a monster. It was a huge. Shout out to Neo. Neo wrote that thing.
Neo wrote.
Monster.
Neo peeing a fool.
It is. But hold on now. Hold on. What else he said? You don't believe his stories. You know that they all lie.
Bad as
you are, you stick around, and I just don't know why. Like he went to when it come to hate songs, it wasn't just a hook. He went deep. Every bar for
it built
bar for bar. It was a word for word, bar for bar. Stole my whole flow. But
yeah, that boy Snowball, boy.
Man, he was killing it on that one, man.
I forgot that one. That's a great one right there.
People don't. Well, I guess it went so hard, people just overlook like, that's fine.
Yeah,
go ahead and get your hate on.
You get your hate on.
All right, it's tough. I'm going Shy.
Woo.
Going Shy, and like you said, the first time I heard it, I knew what it was because I was the friend zone god.
Okay, so
you know what I'm saying? I had been punching about a friend zones for a minute.
So it is an escape route,
boy. And like you said, they shot the blueprint. The difference is you ain't gotta say nothing. In real life, they gonna just tell you, they gonna be on this day. Man, I can't believe he just and every time and he just don't he wanna do whatever. I was like, for real, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? And a wet shoulder lead to a wet.
Whoa.
Where were we? Number 2. Number 2, man, Joe, obviously. You know what I'm saying? I know it got to be one that was number 1 and Joe number 2.
Yeah, if Joe number 2 and Shy number 3, your number 1 got to be lit.
Well, number 1 you gonna have to go listen to. It's one of them ones that it ain't well known.
Okay,
this is Chris Brown. I think his first album.
Oh, I know. I never listened to that first one, just the singles.
I caught the song like 10 years later. Just on my Spotify playlist one day, just popped up like suggested. I'm like, the hell is this? Like, Christopher. But yeah, Chris Brown. The song literally titled "Your Man Ain't Me," and he got his Mario on. Same thing. He was just rapping.
Wow, dog.
Your
man ain't me.
Your man ain't me.
So when I hear a title like that, I'm thinking like,
I'm a boss.
Your man ain't a boss.
Game, but no, it's the whole thing about holding out on another nigga, man.
So he was old HAN on the track.
Man, he just going live on dude.
I wouldn't think that would come from Chris.
Well, he was like 16.
Okay.
So somebody penned that.
Okay. Yeah, that wasn't Chris's thoughts.
Yeah, that was before he started banging Pyru. I'm sorry.
But you
before he turned 28, he started
But you know the hating in there because he chased Karuchi for a few years. So
hey.
It was some hating going on. Niggas had to hop on his ass and everything else damn near.
Both dedicated though. I mean, when he was with her, and then when she left.
Yeah.
That's how we do. We get dedicated once she's done with your ass.
You feel me?
But yeah, that's my top right there. Go listen to that Chris, dog.
I'm gonna pull it up,
be
dog.
Disgusted.
I'm gonna pull it up.
I'm gonna cancel the dude.
Nah, we ain't gonna. Well, he ain't get canceled after the Rihanna thing. Nah. He probably ain't gonna get canceled.
He a current GOAT though, so
yeah.
Part of the young, right now.
Yeah, I get you. That's her favorite artist. You know what I'm saying?
That's understandable.
But we had one segment fall through, but I did get a couple GOATs off my timeline, dog. Like
Oh,
they really, you know what I'm saying, I want to say in my top 10 followers, just entertainment value. I'm
okay.
pretty sure you do follow them though. You know what I'm saying? Can we bring our guest out, DB? We finna talk about the state of dating in America today.
Yeah, who these people is? Let me see 'em. Who
You
in my
feel
house?
me? Ah, ah. Where they at? Who? Where
Well, you,
they at?
you
Who?
really cut the Saints thing off the okay.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
had to.
All right.
I mean, it was that or either shatter it into a million splinters.
Yeah, you could try that vibranium, but
Yeah, you know, leave
break
it
your little
in there with Dutch and them, and they gonna power through.
bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Bite straight through that thing.
Already. Oh man, what
Yeah, why they getting on, man? I'm just gonna just mention the little story about the girl with her prom pictures with the pistols.
Okay, what you got?
Hey, just wondering what people's thoughts is. I want y'all to comment. Make sure y'all subscribe to the page too, man. If I come see what y'all. But yeah, just want to see what y'all thoughts is about the girl supposedly losing the scholarship about the prom pictures.
Already, but it looked like he too late though.
We
They done
here.
popped up on us.
Well, good. That's what I was waiting for.
What's good? How y'all doing, man?
What's good, family?
What's good?
Hi.
Oh, now who did they say hi? I can't see it on the screen.
You can't see it on the screen. That's my boy Corday. I ain't know this nigga first name. The whole time we was growing up in the foster home, I never knew his first name until he was my Facebook friend. Ain't that some bullshit?
There you go, man. That's how nickname
Yeah,
works.
check that. That's my
You
middle name, Los.
that's your middle name? See, I ain't know it. See, I damn sure ain't know that, my
That's
boy.
my middle name.
You know what I'm saying? And
Hell
we
yeah.
got fucking from timeline fame fucking bad luck kitty.
Oh my goodness. I saw that. Okay, I see it. My screen was to it now.
Yeah, she's one of the.
She's a star.
She's yeah.
She's a star.
She been
My book.
siphoning off my followers and shit. I don't think I'm gonna be watching you, Joseph.
They look, it's Kitty, and they love the vibe. So I mean,
Ah.
naturally they follow. So
Get
I,
it
I
right.
let it happen.
When you get left.
Excuse the out
Let me
of
go
me.
pull up that. Let me
It's
go pull
Kitty.
it up right now.
Who's that? But yo, I wanted to get y'all on the pod, man, because you know I see y'all actively out there dating and seeing other people and talking shit about fucked up dates y'all done had, and y'all do give props when you come across a real one. First of all, can I call you Coot or you Corday? How? Yeah,
Cool,
because she
good,
charged
man.
me
Yeah,
up about saying her government name. I ain't know if you wanted me to say your government name or you know. But Coot,
no. What's that?
what are you exactly looking for in a woman today, dog? And what are some of the roadblocks you stumbled across in your journey to find love, my boy?
Oh man, that's a hot one, there, Los. What you looking for, man? It's pretty much basic 1, 2, 3 math, dog. Somebody compatible, somebody, you know what I'm saying, they locked in and goal oriented moving forward in life.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what we running into right now, uh go right along with y'all title, man. Earth weird as fuck right now, dog.
Man.
Earth weird as fuck right now, dog. Now I will be remiss to say that I am, you know what I'm saying, currently, you know what I'm saying, about 5 months in with somebody solid. Now, I have to mention it because I might get punched in the lip, but
Hey
you
now.
know, uh, you take, you know what I'm saying, your lumps along the road, man. But dog, this climate right now, y'all good where y'all at, man. Stay at home, man.
Uh, uh.
Stay at home, man.
Ooh,
That's where I'm at now, dog.
hey, that cup crazy, dog. What? Let me hold that up again.
Oh man, you know this who that, man. You know
Man,
I
this
had to
thing
do it.
live,
Man, that's
boy.
like the second or third fucking Saints Cup I done seen on my timeline, dog. Look, y'all ain't
You're
finna come
welcome.
on this podcast ripping that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You're welcome.
I was just saying it was a nice cup. I didn't even notice the logo. It's just
Appreciate you, good sir.
it's a designer.
And Miss Bad Luck Kitty, I'd like to ask you the same question, but you know, flip it for you and as stating this as a woman. You know what I'm saying? What are you looking for in a man? And how has it been, you know, finding the right guy? Because we talked about guys with egos last week, huh, Barry? And I know,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, you're a huge personality. and I know that you just can't be with a regular guy because you know what I'm saying. It's sort of like I'm not gonna say we on the same, but you know what I'm saying. It takes a special person to deal with a Facebook celebrity. So what are you looking at? What are you looking for in a guy, Joe?
Kitty.
Uh, Kitty,
I'm on it,
thank you,
man. I'm
Kitty.
gonna keep him in line,
God,
man.
I mean,
Don't be
somebody
trying to
got to do
overdo it.
it.
She beat to the gods though.
Thought you wasn't gonna be?
You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Seriously.
What? Come on. But anyway, thanks for having me.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for being here.
What am I looking for in a man?
Mm.
I never really answer that question. That is like handing the playbooks, you know what I'm saying? Like you give him the playbook, you be like, I'm looking for a man to this, and this, and then next thing you know, you're like, you know what? That's what I do, right?
That's real
Because a man
shit
gonna
though.
say anything to get some draws. He gonna say anything to get some draws. Oh, I always bring my woman flowers every week on Wednesday, and he be about 6 Wednesday flowers in. He drop them off one day, hoping to stay. So you know, I never answer that question. That's shooting yourself in the
Hey.
foot when you answer that question. Shooting yourself in the foot.
Well, but
So-
but you do have preferences though, right?
Oh, we preference. Then you asked me what I was. You ain't asked me my preferences. You know,
I mean,
Prefer,
preferences and what are you looking for are preferences, right?
uh, I say, what are you looking for? Gets a little more on the deep, detailed things, right? Opposed to
Mhm.
preferences, I
Okay.
feel like preferences are, you know, I like my man dark skin. I like my man educated. I like my man go to the gym. I like travelers. I like somebody gonna let me be me. You know, somebody that's very confident in himself. Them preferences, right? What do you like comes down to, you know, a little bit deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? You get a lot deeper because everything I just said in the preferences category includes a whole bunch of men. It includes gay men as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it includes every man that I just mentioned from those preferences, right? But what are you looking for? Looking for means I'm gonna keep him. He gonna go to Easter with my mama. Like, what are you looking for? Is a little
that
more
shit.
detailed, in-depth question, in my opinion. You know, just me. But some of the roadblocks, you know, I just need all the married men to get up out the dating pool. That's
Ooh.
that's
Not
been a
wrong.
roadblock. That's been
Like,
a roadblock I've had. Like, yeah,
so how many married guys have come at you though? Like in the
in
past
the
6 months?
6. Okay,
Yeah.
so in the past 6, you can't use 6. I've been living in Mexico, so
That's hold on.
Light flex.
Hold on. That's bullshit. Anyway, I was gonna bring that up. I ain't want to flex for you, so you got your little flex off. She live in Mexico, my nigga.
That was
yeah.
such a smooth flex though.
You feel me?
Just in casual conversation. I
I
appreciate it.
mean,
I appreciate
it's
it.
just how and I'm just saying, like, you know, I don't really run into the same problems. You know, I am, you know, continue conversation on a very detailed level with the gentleman. So
Already.
I'm not gonna say it's forever. We will see because I don't want to put the cart before the horse. But in the past 12 months, 12 months, I will say I currently have one man's wife stalking me for $9,000 that he gave me.
Hold
wait,
on.
Hey,
wait,
Oh, that he gave. Okay.
wait a minute.
He
So
gave to me over the course
Gave
of
to
our
you.
relationship.
Alright.
Yeah.
wait, how she get the bills though?
She
Like
got receipts.
she
No,
she
got
got
receipts.
nigga bank statement.
Yeah, she went through his bank statements and checked the Zelle, and you know, Zelle got your phone number on it if you use your phone number.
Damn, she's a
Yeah.
professional snooper.
Boy, been sending
Well, you know,
virtual
I'm just
cash.
hey, look, as my friends will tell you, this man right here, this was one of the best single married men I ever dated in my life. This man I could pull up to his house, he could pull up
Single
mine, I
married.
could call him, I could call his job any time of the day. Anytime, I'm telling you, he would, you know, whenever, hey, I got this going on, okay, I'll be there on it. Listen, I don't know what type of marriage they got. She seemed very upset about it, but according to
Imagine
him,
that.
You would think.
for months too, for several months. I mean, laid it on thick too. And anytime I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, I'm a traveler. I'm gonna go telework from my friend's house in Atlanta. He'd be like, cool, drop 1,000 in the bank account. Enjoy yourself. If you need anything else, let me know. But, okay, I'm assuming at some point a married man gonna get caught with the paper trail. Cause don't act like y'all can just go ahead and pull money up out the bank and wifey don't be like, what the hell? So he was listen, one of my favorites. And then there was another one, was not married.
Damn.
He was engaged. And apparently they lived together. I don't know how this worked out. This is still one of the little details we have not figured out. I have been to his house. I have done movie night at his house. I have stayed.
She said movie night, dog.
I have been up in there with his cousin, with his best friend. I have been to his cousin's home. I've been to family. Listen, it ain't just the cousins. It's I went to a baby shower. I went to an engagement party. Not just one. You know how sometimes you got that one cousin and one friend that's gonna hold you down. You can say, "Hey, I'm bringing my little." They be like, "Yeah, girl, I got it." And gonna treat him just like your brother when he come over. Yeah, it was nothing like that. I mean, the family, the friends. I mean, we became friends on Facebook with some of these people. So it was like
big love.
Yeah.
So basically, his whole family ain't shit. That's what you're saying to me.
So from what I got in the end from the fiance, she never met any of those people. And
wait a minute. What?
Yeah, you was the fiance then.
You might have been the number one right there.
Listen, I ain't had no ring. He wasn't paying my rent. I mean, he did a couple times, but he wasn't paying it every month.
She's still flexing and shit.
Yeah, well, if
he
you got
did.
muscles,
I mean,
why not flexing?
He would just do stuff like that. He'll be like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I'd be like, "Oh, no, I'm about to pay my bills." He'd be like, "Oh, let me take care of that for you." What I'm supposed to say? No. You cannot pay my rent.
Because you're a strong, independent woman.
Ain't nobody ever. Y'all ain't never seen that on my page. Facebook, y'all.
She said, "Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby."
Y'all ain't never seen that on my page. No.
Not I.
No, intelligent might be the word to use because I use my brain and say, "Oh, that's free money. We gonna use that." And put the rest in the savings. But yeah, I mean, and you go to her page, they got engagement photos, Christmas. Let me tell y'all, this is where Christmas 2020, pandemic Christmas, right? So my daughter went to her dad's house, and then Christmas afternoon, I did virtual Christmas with my family. And we had a virtual scavenger hunt, some more stuff, whatever. We got all of us in a Facebook room or whatever, having a good time. Who was at my house on Christmas? Who showed up with the diamonds tennis necklace and bracelet that I wanted?
You better say Santa.
Shit, I'll call him Santa. But anyway, it was him.
Call it whatever you want to get called.
Look, he spent Christmas at my house.
And that's like a no. It's Christmas, like some holidays you can make it.
That ain't no side chick holiday.
I was about to say, ain't neither one of y'all decides if y'all spending criminal together.
You feel me?
So yeah, it's the married, entangled, encroached, engaged men that need to come out the dating pool. For the most part, I mean, it's just cheaters, I guess you would say. And in Dallas, with so many, where I work at in the area where I used to work at, there were a lot of men who can't work for business. So sometimes they will be in DFW for business, and they forget about, their whole pregnant wife, and 4 kids in Chicago. And,
that sounds very detailed.
And be out living their best, very best life, I just, I was in Texas a few weeks ago, and somebody was like, "Oh, let me take you to Perry's." I don't even like Perry's no more.
It's real mid. I don't even want, that's supposed to be the date night spot in Dallas, "Oh, he took me to Perry's." I'm like, "Girl, have you been to Monarch yet? Like, you ain't really eaten yet." Wow. But I'm just saying, the problem with dating in general, I mean, I think it's levels to it, right? You date, you get your fish from the pool, from the pond you fish in, right?
Yeah.
And I think if you limiting yourself to the DFW specific pond, you're going to get those same specific guppies every single time. And that has been a problem. And a lot of stuff y'all see me sharing lately, those not my stories. Even though there is the Bad Luck Kitty series with all my dating stories, the stories I've been sharing lately is other people reaching out to me like, what should I do? What should I do? Girl, just stop messing with them, And I think that's the thing. There's been a lot of role reversal. What I'm seeing right now is men want you to jump into their inbox, and men want you to reach out to them, and men want you to.
Real players get chose.
You feel?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You feel?
That is the play right now. You got to. We not jumping in 1,000 inboxes no more. We not doing nothing. We not chasing. We not running behind nothing. We ain't doing that.
Amen. Hallelujah.
If the interest is mutual, you got to make it known. You have to make it known right now. Because I'm one of those persons, man. We could talk all day long, man. But once I get bored, I'm out.
Straight up.
If you got any type of intentions, on wanting anything extra, you better make it known, because the dating pool is there. Even though the water might be murky, it's still there, and fish still swimming.
And then it's legit dangerous. I'm sorry for cutting you off, Kitty, but it's dangerous for guys to just jump in inboxes like that. For one, y'all really be flexing with them screenshots.
Expose.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about guys in relationships. I be seeing single ass men getting screenshot for being thirsty, and they just said, "Let me take you out," or just said, "You look nice in this dress in your story." You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, my boy.
Now, this is what you got to know right now. It ain't even the screenshots they throwing out there on the post of Facebook no more. I think they done kind of moved away from that. What you got to know right now is, as soon as you send that message, as soon as you know that conversation go a certain way, you in that group text.
Man.
She is a group text queen.
Listen, my group text is God. My group text is platinum. I could charge an entry fee into I could sell membership to my group text.
There we go.
But don't sit up here and tell me men don't have group text, because that ain't what we about to do.
We do have group text.
Exactly.
Yeah, most definitely.
Come on now. So don't act like this is a one-sided thing. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like it's a one-sided thing. That what happened in the group chat is a woman-specific type thing.
No.
Like,
no, we're not saying
I wouldn't do that.
You literally just said your group text, you could charge a membership fee.
I
so
can't.
It's mad tea in there.
Let's talk about, since y'all were talking about screenshots, right? I respect that. There is sometimes when there are situations, I'm like, sis, why did you even feel the need to post that? Like, that man is generally showing interest in you. Like, that's really not him being thirsty, right? Sometimes that's like overinflated ego, right? Like, because I know one of the main things that are right now is like women want more, or what is it, reaching outside their level. I don't even understand. Hold on, what's the thing? Want more than what they deserve. I don't really know how that works out. But
your coverage.
That's why we're not in the inboxes no more.
So
that's why
I can respect that, right? But then there are other times where I had to really make an effort to go check my inbox, right? Because sometimes I just open up my inbox and there goes somebody's eggplant parmesan just posted right there. Whoa. I'm like, why did you decide to send
unsolicited?
I ain't asked. I never seen this person. I ain't never talked to this person. I might have liked the comment that they left on my page.
Bang.
All I know is they just put it in there. And I'd be like, it ain't even that impressive. So what I do, I screenshot and put it in the group text. You gave it to me for free. I'm going to share it with the world. Why not? You don't seem to care about your privacy.
That should be a misdemeanor.
That is fine. You know what I'm saying? You can post those, because that's a violation, dog.
Yeah,
like, no man should be sending you unsolicited DPs.
You know how many unsolicited ones go out every day to women around the world? I'm gonna just tell you, like, it got to a point where we started ranking them on a scale. Like, that's definitely 2 stars right there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, charts.
They just send it to you out of nowhere. They just send it. Like, you know what? The one from 2 weeks ago was better than it. And you ain't gonna believe this, but some of them come
Man.
video, and they give you a little action along with it. I'm like, bro, it's bad enough you sent me a picture. Didn't you get some videos? And they be really proud of themselves too. Very proud. And then and then you can see on Facebook if somebody's seen it, right? And then they'll be like, well, if you ain't woman enough anyway, you a little girl. And I'm a little girl, why you send this to me, perv? Like,
which is why the roles should be reversed and the women should be contacted.
Exactly.
First of all, there's fewer men than women. So who's the prize here?
Me.
Who's the prize?
Me.
If one of me got the selection of 30 of y'all and 30 of y'all got the selection of one of me, like, how the Bachelor work? You know what I'm saying? How the Bachelor show work? Who vying for who?
I mean, you know, with that ass though, my nigga.
Then but that ass. But that ass.
I think it just comes down to a confidence type of thing. Like, I've never in my life had to reach for a man's attention. So I'm not about to start it today, especially not that, I guess I'm leftovers now at 35 being single.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I saw that. I couldn't post, but I saw it.
He said your leftovers. I'm like, I ain't never seen a man turn down some leftovers. Y'all be showing up at your mama's house with Tupperware trying to take her leftovers. You know what I'm saying? Somebody eat your leftovers out the refrigerator. You acting two fools behind some leftovers. So I need some leftovers.
Not all leftovers are created equal, though. Are you some,
Why you put
if it wasn't? Do you got foil on you? Do you got aluminum foil over your plate?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Baby, I'm putting the glass Tupperware, not the plastic cheap.
She moved to Mexico too, so she real bougie.
See, real ones, we want the foil.
Very, very much so. But I'm just saying, you're not gonna get no additional toxins or paraffins. It ain't plastic. It ain't the leftover spaghetti bowl that still got the spaghetti sauce in it that you turn around and put potato salad in.
Hey, that's character.
Real men are bread.
Hey, that's character. That's what that is.
Man, we love them.
You feel?
So that's what it comes down to. Some women, they willing. I mean, and a lot of women are doing it right now. A lot of women are shooting a shot. I'm in some Facebook groups and they're like, yeah, I shot my shot. I jumped in his inbox. Da, 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 da. Yeah, da. Next thing you know, they end up in these poly relationships. And I'm just like, so you went and shot your shot at a man. And because you wanted him enough, now you got to be in a relationship with him and 4 other folks. Boy, I tell you what, I can't do it. I just can't. It's just me. It's just me, though.
But now I've seen you say a few times that you had a roster.
I do, or did.
5 relationships, ain't it?
She got to be driving the bus, though.
Relationships have levels to it, right? We all have relationships with different people, right? And just because you have a relationship, I think the most important thing to identify with that, and what I try to talk to women about all the time, you multi-dating. That don't mean you multi-sexing, right? When you multi-date, you just talking to them. You just hanging out with them. You seeing they likes, they dislikes, you know what I'm saying? Some people, you could have 5 today and 3 tomorrow because he could say something like, he don't like dogs. I'm like, all right, bro, you got to go because I got a dog. Or they could say something crazy like, I think it's crazy, people spend all this money to go around the world when you can go right down to Florida to see the beach. Baby, you got to go. You off the list because we not compatible.
Look, my thing about dating and roster is if we're dating, you're not on the roster. Once you're on the roster, that's a graduation from dating to me.
Nah, I don't think that's how rosters work. I think everybody got a ranking on the roster. Everybody got their number one. You know what I'm saying? That's your draft pick. That's the one next in the shoot. All he got to do is just give you the right word. All you got to do is ask, and the rest of them going to slide to the back burner. Conversation will be matter of fact, conversation is going to stop with those people. So, which your number one, right? And then it's your number 5 is usually the person either most recently added to the list, or he's the guy you got him around. You like, I'm just going to give him a little time, right? Because, men struggle with communication, and a lot of times women giving away a lot of alibis, like, oh, he's so busy with work, he doesn't have time to communicate with me. But he meets a lot of the preferences, right? People go crazy over preferences.
So you're gonna give him time to grow into the man he could be?
Seeing if he gonna grow, you know what I'm saying? They holding on to the potential, the number 5 or the 6th man. He got a lot of potential, right?
Everybody on my squad getting clapped. Well, was getting clapped. I don't know how that goes anymore. I've been out the game for a while, but when I was in the game,
yes, sir,
the roster was all getting playing time. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, that's
What
not.
else you
And
gonna
I
do?
mean, and
Damn near equal.
most women have that one dude that they sleep with anyway. So
Oh,
he
this what we want to hear anyway. Hold on.
Yeah, here come the truth.
Yeah, let's go. Go ahead.
come on, everybody knows this. We too old for this at this point.
Hey, I
Everybody
know
I
knows.
don't
nothing.
know. I don't know.
Assume we know nothing. That's how
And
communication
y'all,
works.
cause y'all was probably that dude too. Don't sit up here.
Assume
You
we
talking
know
about you,
nothing.
the friend zone king or whatever. It's
No, no,
always
no, no,
that
no,
one
no, no,
dude.
no, no, no. First and foremost, let's be very specific. The friend zone God.
Oh, forgive me. Forgive me.
I was a
Yeah.
deity. I was a celestial being. So yeah, so I rained down my gifts upon mere mortals. Let's get that straight now.
Okay. Forgive
All
me.
right,
Forgive
let's
me.
move forward, Kitty.
So, most women have that one guy, and the rest of them, and it ain't that there's something wrong with him. Just ain't gonna work. Maybe he got a lot of kids. Maybe got some crazy baby mamas. Maybe he ain't got himself all the way together. He just you call him, and he do what he do and go on about your business. It ain't nothing attached there, right?
So
And
he
he
meets
know
the
he gonna get.
preferences, but not quite what you're looking for.
Sometimes he don't even meet the preferences, because
He just pipe game strong.
Yeah,
Versus plain.
sometimes.
Okay.
I
Sometimes
get
that's
you.
that's just he's a discreet person. One thing a lot of men lack nowadays, y'all talking about these roles in reverse with women jumping in inbox. A lot of men became messy. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta watch
And
how you move with
oh,
men, because sometimes a man
I,
will put more of your business out there than a woman will.
Hold on, hold
So
on, hold
You
on.
heard her.
Cool,
You heard
cool,
her.
cool. What? How you felt about
oh,
that? You reacted, dog.
oh.
She said something.
Now she gut punch because man, I can't. There is that faction of men out there, but I can't speak for those cats, man. I don't represent them. I don't carry their flag. I speak solely for the thorough cats, bro.
Ah,
And I can speak towards my situation where the young lady that I'm dealing with right now, she jumped in my inbox just on some cool shit, asked me about an activity that she seen me involved in, and
Mhm.
at that point, it was on me because the liking of the pictures back and forth, the communicating on each other posts, and then she jumped in. It's on you to carry it from there.
I get you. I get you.
So it ain't like no saying women out here just shooting they shot, and nah, we still got to carry the flag. But when the interest is real, that young lady she gonna show it. And I had to carry that situation from there, but I completely agree with her. Yeah, those cats are out there, man. They part of the reason why they murkying up the water right now, man. It's man, these cats it's serious out here right now,
It's
man.
a few more of them than us, dog.
Yeah, man.
a
That's why I
few,
say
that's a lot.
I, I look, man. I only carry the flag for the thorough cats, bro. It's it's this world, bro, it's weird right now. The dating pool
ain't
is
it, man?
and
real
dog, and
fucking.
dog, cats be talking mad shit, but that pillow talk game is completely different. Look,
Ooh.
And
y'all know I do a love connection, so I just get women that come in my inbox, and I've heard tales about people that I just I held in
Boy,
high regard.
boy.
You know what I'm saying? Because that for some reason people ask me for relationship advice.
I understand.
And I be like, yo, what happened? Well, he did this, da 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 da. I'm
Nah,
like,
not
who
my
you
dog.
talking about?
Not my dog.
He on your timeline. You call him big homie.
Yeah.
What? You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
heartbreaking.
all I'm saying, Coot, is the conversation that we share is different from the conversation we share with a woman. That's all I'm saying.
most definitely, man. It's always gonna be different, and when we communicate with women, it has to be how could I put it? Something set aside where with what they call pillow talking right now and all that messy shit they've been doing, dog.
Mhm.
Um, it's at an all time high right now to where you have young ladies like her, and she feel like, man, the they out there on the forefront. Those the guys that's jumping and sending the DPs and all that, bro. So the ones don't say who thorough. I'm gonna speak for myself, I ain't got that low confidence, but I
Knock it
got
off, dog.
I
Speak
ain't got
on it.
I ain't got that low confidence, bro. But I tend to think highly of myself. So
Well, you
it's
got
my,
more than Lowe's.
you know when the standards, bro, and you know what you set some marks, so you set some boundaries. All right, I ain't dealing with that type or this type or that type. So you don't tend to spread yourself out and put yourself in the mix with certain types.
I get you.
Some females ain't gonna make the cut,
Straight
so
up.
you could. It's just like that right now.
And a lot of them don't realize that they ain't eligible from some of they bad areas, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like all women think if they shoot they shot that the man has to automatically accept, and it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, bro.
But what I wanted to touch was both of y'all, you know what I'm saying? I love the way y'all fly y'all parent flagship, you know what I'm saying? How does your kids' opinions affect the people that you view as potential partners? Either one of y'all can answer first.
You want to take that? I let the lady go first if she wants to.
What you got,
I
Kitty?
can do. Uh, for me, I say this. I say my daughter has a dad. I'm looking for mine. So he
Hey,
particularly ain't gonna be. She ain't gonna call him daddy. I am. But I I just had this discussion yesterday. When it comes down to it, the man that's good for me is good for my daughter. And again, my daughter don't really care about the other men because she has like an ultimate bond with her dad.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, he just needs to be a good man. Because in the few, if he gets to the point of meeting my daughter, he needs to be a genuinely good man because he will continue to carry, what I'm saying, a model behavior in front of her. So that's how it goes for me. My daughter don't care. I asked her, she's been out with me when men approach me and things like that. And I'm always so cautious. I'm like, does it bother you? She was like, I don't care. Like, I mean, we go out to dinner and me and just pay for our meals and stuff like that. And she's just like, oh well. I mean, honestly, she was mad that the one guy I broke up with because he used to always take us to get food all the time. Like that, he wasn't a food dude, but when you
Sound
start
like a
dating
food dude to me.
but when you start dating somebody more seriously, you start cutting people like the food dude off, right? Because you like, oh, okay, like we more seriously date because that's how the roster goes, right? You just start dropping people because you can't just keep giving everybody the same amount of time, right?
I
So
get you.
he moved up to number one. He started getting more time. He was always, photo shoots and whatever. He would always bring food out to set and stuff like that. I mean, he was always around. And she was like, dang, kind of upset you don't talk to him anymore. And I was like, why? She was like, because he always got us food. Like, so that's how she looked at him. So
So she saw
she
him as the food dude.
yeah, he was her food dude.
hey,
Hey, you wait till a kid's heart is through their stomach, right?
I
Kids all they
guess.
want to do is eat and play, right?
And they
So
footwork.
depend on the kid, yeah. So I think that, to me, it really just as long as that they're a good person. If they get to the point of meeting my child, I am a little more cautious about that now.
Mm-hmm.
I did introduce her to a guy and we talked for a little bit and then it just ended kind of abruptly. And she did take it hard. And I was like, shit, I'm grieving a relationship. She grieving a relationship too. And that was the first time it had happened because outside of that, she had never been around anybody else outside of her dad. So
That's real.
I do handle it a little differently now. At first I had a really big issue with men coming up to me with my daughter. Like I just would be like, I know you see me here with my kid at the grocery store. Next thing you know, he pulling up, he trying to chit chat me up. He at the register, he trying to pay for the groceries, he trying to put the groceries in the car. I'm like,
Yeah, I
sorry,
saw you
like at
post
what
about that
point
before.
like can you back up please, like why, and just be just adamant. And a lot of
Hmm.
times I have heard it's because of the way I am with my daughter, and they would say, oh, I just see you're smiling, you look so natural as a mom. And I do think that even though men don't say it, but men do look for women that are going to make sure that they have a pleasant home. And I
Most
think that they
definitely.
look at how you interact with your kid is definitely one of the things that men look at. They may not speak on it. They're going to say, oh, it's the ass or the face or the titties or whatever. But they look. It's another one of those things that naturally, because if her kid is bad or she never got her kid and other stuff, me ain't gonna judge you. Like, damn, you ain't never got your kid, do you? You know what I
Mm, damn sure. I've done that before.
mean? Right.
So,
So I mean,
Yeah.
that's just how it is for me. I'm not sure how it is with Corday or whatnot.
what you got, homie?
For myself, bro, well, you've seen my reaction, but for the people who haven't, man, me and my kids got a strong bond, so they know if I introduce them to somebody or if I bring somebody around, they know that person is solid, man. So they not too much interested in, say any particulars. As long as I'm cool, they cool. I did
Mm-hmm.
have no say. I did have an incident. The lady that I'm with right now. What was that? The last holiday, Easter, was my daughter's first time meeting her, and she kind of walked up on me. She was like, "Oh, finally I'm meeting." It was like some little really catty interaction, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? My kids are very respectful, very.
Mm-hmm.
But she was, just making sure, like, she letting me know, hey, this is my daddy, and I love my dad. I'm always looking out for my daddy. So, I keep, man, for a while, I'll be honest with you, Los, I wouldn't even let them come around.
Oh wow.
Man, you couldn't even ask about my kids in a conversation for a while. So as they grew a little bit older, and I kind of progressed, in the dating pool where I would be more serious about the people that I choose and kind of in the right direction of what I wanted. Then I kind of like let them see certain interactions or even just walking around the house hearing certain type conversations, that makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Uh, but once they see that I'm serious about somebody, or I let them, interact with somebody, bring somebody around, man, my kids, they cool, but the female that I choose, man, they have to know that I am my kids are priority number one.
Already.
So my kids are priority number one. So if they not vibing with you, I'm gonna have to, kind of. It's not a deal breaker. I'm gonna have to kind of maneuver. You know what I'm saying? Try to just tweak some things a little bit. I don't know. I hadn't ran into that situation, but my mind is set that my kids not feeling good. It probably not gonna go nowhere.
Facts.
You feel me? Now look, I didn't want to dig into this, but it's a convo that has to be had when we talking about dating and relationships. Y'all know where I'm going, bruh. 50-50.
Oh, little
Oh,
twin.
don't do that.
Ah,
BLK, we got to
50,
Oh.
talk about it, baby.
50 little twin.
We got to talk about it. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's a big discussion. Anytime I'm allowed on Facebook, they don't let me on
Yeah.
there that much no more.
3 days a month.
3 days a month, you know what I'm saying? So, Kitty, do you prefer a man to cover all of your expenses, or do you prefer to be in a relate? Because expectations come with a man paying all the bills. Let's just be real. If I'm paying all the bills, it's some shit you got to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Do you prefer someone paying all the bills, or do you want to pay? Yeah, there's never really a 50-50, but do you want to pay some bills? So when you say things, it carries a little more weight. That's just my opinion. How y'all feel about that?
I
Oh, you was
take
at.
this.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I take this one here first. I'm sorry.
No, go for it.
It's 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 kind of up in the air with me, bro. But I do have some serious thoughts about it. It depends on the quality of life that you want.
Okay.
You have to you have to decide, like, who am I with and what are we planning and what are we doing. A lot of times when we have this conversation, we see this conversation. A lot of women like to go back to, well, that's what Grandpa did, and that's what my grandma looked
Yeah.
like.
Mm-hmm.
Like you
Yeah.
say, low those expectations. You have to understand when Grandpa, was paying all the bills, man. It was a different, economy that he was living in, first and
Was.
foremost, and also all them cousins that you got that you don't know. Know what I'm saying? How? Know what I'm saying? They popping up. Know
Husbands.
what I'm saying? Exactly. That's because Grandpa, know what I'm saying, had a woman right around the corner too, where he was
Yes,
paying the
sir.
bills out too.
Ain't no problem.
And in certain situations, and I'm not saying I condone violence in any kind of way, but grandma was taking a couple of hits in the eyes, and you know what I'm saying, probably because that man, you know what I'm saying, was stressed out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But that was a whole totally different time, and men in the 50s, 60s, man, them dudes was different, man.
Mm-hmm.
Them dudes
Yeah.
was different. Um, Bringing it forward to now, I come back to it depends on the quality of life you want, man. And I do come from a place where I was married before, man, and I can understand in that type of environment. For me, I just went to work, bro, and you know what I'm saying. Shit, I don't know where the money went. You know, so the bills got paid. I don't know. So I don't know if I was paying all the bills. I don't know if, you know what I'm saying, if I know I was making enough money to cover everything. And, you know what I'm saying, I could stand, you know what I'm saying, in my house as a man. I know that.
Mm.
But I wasn't, I'm not the call and pay the bill, get on online and pay this type bill. You know what I'm saying? That was, that was a woman thing.
Yeah,
And
most
I ain't
of us
saying,
don't pay the bills. Like
no, you know what I'm saying?
physically pay them.
Right.
So, if they sitting down and they saying, okay, I'm gonna pay this, I'm gonna pay this, I'm gonna pay this, then that's cool. I don't see nothing wrong with, you know what I'm saying, myself or any man. Hey, I'm gonna take the larger bills, i.e. the rent, the car notes, this, that, and the other. Hey, you take care of the Wi-Fi, the light bill, the car insurance, and make sure the kids straight.
Already.
But ain't no way in this world right now, in this economy that we got right now, for myself, me thinking, you know, even though saying myself, I'm not rich, I'm not balling, but I do well, right?
Mm.
But you're not gonna have me, you know what I'm saying? That you can we seen those guys who, you know what I'm saying, had those women, man, and they looked so happy, bro. You know what I'm saying? They was riding in the Benz and he was riding in that pickup truck. You know what I'm saying? It was about to fall apart. I'm not gonna be that guy, mama.
Come on,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Hey.
I'm not gonna be that guy. You know what I'm saying? That's stressed out, falling apart. You know what I'm saying? While you go be, you know what I'm saying, have your brunches every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting around here, you know what I'm saying? I get a 6 pack, you know what I'm saying, and I'm smoking cigarettes and I don't even like smoking. You know what I'm saying? I got a pack of cigarettes, you know what I'm saying, and a 6 pack, you know what I'm saying? But you brunching, you know what I'm saying, and shopping every week. So that's the economy. So like I said, it's all about the quality of life you want to live
I
right
can
now.
dig it. You got to finish that 6 pack and that square real quick because you got to go to bed for
Man,
4 hours
you got
and
it.
get back to that other shit.
Exactly, bro.
Back to the
Body
factory.
falling apart, man. You got the man gut. You know what I'm saying? The man boobs going. She ain't even really feeling you no more. But you got the bills paid. You
Hey,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So as men, we got to keep, you know what I'm saying, our wits about ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And financially, yeah, you have, you know what I'm saying, your business financially, but at the same time, you have to make sure, you know what I'm saying, you stand on what it is, you know what I'm saying, that you presented to this woman in the beginning of the relationship with. You gave her a sex symbol, you gave her, a strong, you know what I'm saying, protective figure, whatever it is that you gave her, you got to carry all of that out. You
Yeah,
have to.
yeah.
Indeed.
If you
Indeed.
put it out there, that's what you got to be.
Finish how you start, yeah. All right. Kitty?
Well, I'm gonna just say it's somebody for everybody in the world. Um, Me personally, I ain't doing 50-50, and I ain't gonna put up with infidelity or violence either. It comes down to if a man chooses a woman, he chooses somebody who's gonna present him his representation to the world and possibly his legacy, his children, right?
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes you never even see a man, but you see his woman, right? And so y'all talk about the man with the old beat up pickup and the wife riding around in the Benz and she going out to brunch. That man probably is poking his chest out, right? Because he probably walking around, I take care of my wife. My wife don't work for nothing, right? My wife ain't gotta work, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because he takes a sense and pride in that, right? That's him, right? For him and his household.
Exactly.
And
Okay.
every household is different. So one thing that's not mentioned is I don't work anymore. I'm a stay-at-home mom. That is my job right now. Stay-at-home mom and talk shit on Facebook. That's what I do for a living now.
Oh wow.
Um, yeah. No, I don't clock in. This is actually I'm clocked in right now because I'm gonna cross promo this on my YouTube and my social media platforms. I'm a budding content creator. So
Hashtag
any
Earth
man,
weird as fuck.
Hashtag Earth weird as fuck. Hashtag bad luck kitty. That's what we about to do. KITTIE.
Like
So, that I made that decision, right? So if a man does choose me as a wife, he not only gets a wife, he gets a house manager, right? That's the thing, because you say you don't even. Most men don't know how to pay they electric bill, the water, but they don't even know who it is. They be like, call the gas company. You be like, gas company? We ain't even got gas in the house. What you talking about, right?
Right?
you
Shit
don't know.
lost.
You don't know.
Auto
You
pay
just
is
go.
my friend.
You're right. You go open up the cabinet and what you eat is already in there. And if it ain't in there, you yell, babe, we out of Pringles, right? And she say, okay. And tomorrow she goes to the store, she pick up Pringles.
I feel
But one thing
judged.
I'm not about to do, because this is a fact, right? Because I was once married. This is a fact, right? That when it comes down to it, there's never a 100 and 0. There's always a 50-50. Whether you're gonna provide the 50 financially or you're gonna provide your 50 in workload, case management, making his appointments, taking care of his kids, keeping the house clean, taking the dog to the vet, picking up his suit, making sure he get his tickets booked for his brother's bachelorette party in March,
Cooking?
planning a vacation, cooking the food. See everybody judge me, right? Because y'all know my shit was I ain't cook. And I didn't cook. I worked 12, 13-hour days when I was in Dallas. When I lived in LA, I left the house 4, 5:30 in the morning. And I didn't get home some days when I was in grad school till 11, 12 o'clock at night, right? So no, I didn't cook. But now that I'm here, you know what I'm saying? I cook, right? Because
Okay.
I can cook. Now, some of it don't be that great because I'm out of practice. I ain't gonna lie. I
Work
ain't
in
gonna lie.
progress.
I cook now. I cook every day. I make my daughter breakfast every day. I make sure she does her homeschool work. I work out. All those things that men want, right? Because men want a woman that look good, right? They
Damn
want a
sure
woman
do.
who can put a face together, her body together when she go out in public. Other men looking at her. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, you like, yeah, that's mine. That's mine right there, right? That's what men want. But the reality is, a woman working 10, 12, 8 hours a day, anything outside of a part-time job in a marriage is really not fair to that woman. And she still got to pay half the bills. And bruh probably ain't, oh, I do housework too. Y'all don't do no housework. Y'all
I
really
do
y'all
housework.
Wait a
half
minute.
ass.
Yes, we
And
do.
who go behind you and clean up probably every single time?
I be damn.
Well, look, that's a different thing. But to say I don't do housework would
Yeah,
be a
you do
tale.
it.
Now,
You do it, but you
look,
don't do it well. It ain't as clean as if the woman does it, because
I
we keep our
disagree.
home
I
on a certain
disagree on that.
standard.
Maybe them
You disagree?
1953 dudes, but yeah, we different these days.
Yeah, I gotta clean. Now she does clean up behind me because I'll eat and leave my shit on my little tray that I eat in front of my pawpaw chair, and she'll come back behind me and clean it up. But as far as just getting up, because we got dogs, so we gotta sweep all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? So I do those type things and take out the trash and wash the dishes. So it is men out there that does those type things, but you are right, it's not many of us. My wife does buy all the essential shit for the house: toilet paper, food, shit that I don't even think about. Matter of fact, I probably got
Right.
10 emails from my wife with all of the numbers for every bill, for the mortgage, for the lights, for the cable, just in case something happened, I'll have that information on
Good
hand.
lord, that's a real thing, huh?
That's real shit.
Yeah.
She sent me
And
that
see, I
just the other
I,
day.
I got no experience with that. Like I was that guy, especially the first half of the relationship. Now she's taking on a lot more these days, and she's a huge earner.
Hmm.
But as far as knowing how to pay
Right.
all the bills, that was me.
Yeah, use the
Yeah,
bill pay.
I can still log into anything. I know all the passwords. I
I
know all
just
the
move
accounts.
money over and keep it going.
I know all the credit card numbers by heart. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a numbers guy, so.
No, okay, I got
But yeah, but it's a different day. But that's just how our relationship works for us. You
you.
know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? I'd
Every
rather fold up our
relationship is
clothes.
different.
I'm a
True.
clothes folding motherfucker. That's my solace right there. Fold, that's my piece. I was just at one with the earth. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, everybody's different. But you're right though. I would say a strong or vast majority of the men, they cleaning job that they say they doing, that they helping out around the house is pretty trash.
Yeah, it's trash as hell.
It's
You
pretty
know what I'm
trash.
saying? We not that good
I'm
at that.
You're right.
it comes down to you gonna give, it's gonna be a give and take on something, right?
Hmm.
Um and
Should at
me
least.
just personally, I don't want to give in the physical go to work or labor department, right? So, and I look at it, right? I don't know Corday, I don't know him, but you already maintain your home, right? What would that look like? And I always, this is my thing. If me and my daughter couldn't come move in your house, if a natural disaster happened here right now in Mexico, if I can't go pull up at this man's house with my dog and my daughter, he ain't the one for me.
I hear that shit.
That's just he ain't the one for me, because you automatically got your house. You got to pay your bills. How much we gonna offset your bill? Probably fractionally 10%, 15%.
Cut them lights
when it comes
off,
down
goddamn it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm cutting the light. Well, I cut the lights off. I ain't even that type of person. But also, in addition to the fact, you may move in and have paid all your bills, but then all of a sudden you don't buy all those additional things. You don't have to clean your house. So time where you would be cleaning your house, you go play basketball, or you go out with your boys, or you go golf or something, whatever it is, your thing that you do. Or you come home at the end of the day, you ain't got to clean up behind the dogs and cook your food, because it's cooked, it's prepared, it's already done. You come home, you shower, and you get on the couch and look at the same reruns on ESPN all afternoon. Because that's all it is. Don't play with me, because y'all know it's the same thing with different people talking about the same thing on ESPN.
And then y'all different perspectives.
We don't do that no more.
All right, whatever.
That was 15 years ago, man.
Whatever y'all say, I'm here for it. Whatever y'all say, you know what I'm saying? And
like
she gonna go about her business.
And
you watch your Netflix shows. So you're gonna come home. You're gonna come home to comfort, opposed to just coming home and you still gotta do it. Your day not finished, right? And that's what I'm saying. That's where the balance comes in. So now I'm not about to contribute dollars. Why I'm not about to contribute dollars? It costs a little bit of money to look this good. I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Box braids, what, like $220 these days? No, you didn't. You just gave a shout out to the barbers earlier. Don't do that. So, you know, it's certain things. I woke up
and went got a haircut though.
That require, you know, that women have to spend. Men, y'all spend with the 40s, what 40? How much it costs to get a haircut nowadays? It might be up to $50. It might be up to $50. Y'all spend $50. It costs $220 on a haircut. Even these lashes on my face cost $18. It's just certain things that we gonna spend a little bit more on, as well as making the house comfortable. You go to a man's house, he got a TV on a crate and a PS5, and you know what I'm saying, he got no rugs. It ain't comfortable when you're over there.
It's damn comfortable.
Essential.
Why do you hate all Why do you hate
it's livable?
I'd be damn comfortable.
It's a step next to a trap house most of the time. Like, it's a step next to a trap house.
The trap house ain't got that beanbag chair I got though.
You feel
a bean? See what I'm talking about?
In the 20s, yeah, maybe.
You know how strong a crate is? That TV ain't falling.
In our 20s, yeah, maybe. That's not how we live it now, man. That's not it.
And y'all got that ugly Saints blanket on the back of the couch. That ain't decor. That ain't comfortable.
I agree with you there. That Saint shit is
or you got a old raggedy Cowboys blanket thrown over the corner of the couch or something. And you think you decor. You know, you talking about, you know, you think the house
her
is
team won the bowl and she getting off like a motherfucker.
Indeed, right? So
we've been upgraded to Egyptian cotton sheets. You know what I'm saying? Probably the satin pillowcases, because we are entertainers. We've been upgraded to that, man. We have, you know what I'm saying? Got to be at least 1,000 count. You know what I'm saying? Thread count, man. We've been upgraded to that.
And I'm glad that y'all did. But I'm just saying, you can't say that a woman in a home don't make the house just a little bit more better. The way she smell, the way she do things. So there's certain things. It's give and take. And to be honest, every time I have to put my trash out, I be like, damn, this shit is ghetto. Every time I gotta set my trash out, they take trash here 3 days a week, and every time I pull that bin to the corner, I'd be mad. I'd be so mad every single time.
Yeah,
every single time.
My wife had to take the trash out. You talking about I'm gonna get some looks.
Attitude.
Between me and my son. Like, Nikki, now one of you sorry?
Kitty, I hear what you're saying, but like, why I can't be that guy that sit at the house and clean the house, and you wouldn't even have to take out the trash?
You can though.
You can do that. You just can't do it at my home.
She not letting me go, and she make the.
But you ain't giving up. You got a vision, man, and you won't stay on it, man. until it comes to fruition. You got to manifest these things, bro. You got to put that energy out there, and you follow it up with
Manifest
effort
that
and a
shit,
plan.
bro. We're gonna start a house husbands movement. How about that, man?
Bro?
Hey,
House husbands of where you stay at, Corday? What
I'm in
state you in?
well, shit.
he in Texas.
Okay, I'm in Texas. I'm
House
in Texas.
husbands in
Yeah.
Texas.
In the morning, I can make you breakfast, baby.
I don't
Get
even
you
eat
ready
breakfast.
for work. That's what I'm
I-
trying to be your housekeeper. That's what I'm
She-
trying to do.
But
No,
the
look, let me,
reality is that extra money is just as important. So even though I'm retired, that there's not to say that I don't have income, right?
Yeah, you can't
So
move to Mexico broke.
people be doing it. If
Okay.
you look on YouTube, they be surprising the hell out of me, but they do it. But I didn't do that. I didn't do it. People do it. People be moving out from clear across the country to Dallas and then be like, I just got here and I'm in a hotel and I don't have anywhere to live. Sis, why did you leave your house and come all the way over here?
Yeah,
You thought
that's
you was gonna,
idiotic.
but anyway, that's beside the point. But I'm just saying that it comes down to it because if you want to do them extra things, you do need to have extra. And another thing that comes to the point is having that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a safety bag once you absorb me into your house. So I'm a safety bag. So where I went from spending, you know what I'm saying, $1,800 a month down to spending maybe $900 a month, that's 900 saved, right? That's 900 guaranteed. So say in a year and a half you looked and you had something you want to do. Oh, I need to get a loan from the bank X, Y, and Z. Be like, how much is it? Oh, I'm trying to get a $20,000 loan. That's not a question. That's like, babe, no, we're not paying interest on this when it's sitting in my bank account. Here,
But
this is what you
theory,
do.
in theory,
Hey,
that
in
works. But
theory.
go ahead, Coop. My bad.
No, Los, I'm sorry. And I have to go back a little bit before I come back to that because I do have to agree wholeheartedly, you know what I'm saying, with what she's saying because in this space that am in, I have gotten to that point where when you survive, you know what I'm saying, outside of relationships, you start cooking the meals yourself, you start cleaning yourself, and even though you're not comfortable with it, you start doing the clerical paying the bill stuff by yourself, and
Mm-hmm.
that's when you get to that, hey, if she, you know what I'm saying, don't come into my space, she has to bring some kind of value because I don't need her to clean my house. I'm gonna do that myself. I don't need her to cook, you know what I'm saying, my meals. I can do that myself. My mama, you know what I'm saying, taught me, you know what I'm saying, how to do these things. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? So, I don't, you know what I'm saying, I do understand wholeheartedly the presence of a woman does bring a lot more value. You know what I'm saying, than us sitting in the house doing, you know what I'm saying, all this stuff, you know what I'm saying, because as far as cleaning goes, they do it better.
They
You know
do.
what I'm saying? The cooking, you know what I'm saying, as far as the cooking goes, they do it better. Now, what she was speaking on in that moment was, if the man, you know what I'm saying, if she comes into this space, and that's why I say it depends on the quality of life, you know what I'm saying, that you want. If, you know what I'm saying, if he's already living a quality of life, you know what I'm saying, where, you know what I'm saying, she can come in and just integrate her life into that and it's already set right there, then that's fine. But if we, you know what I'm saying, striving for more, you know what I'm saying, we want to do more, you know what I'm saying, then we don't have to revise some stuff, and that comes with the type of people you are. But
Yeah.
what she was just saying, as far as what she can bring, you know what I'm saying, into the situation, as far as her being, you know what I'm saying, fiscally responsible, and as far as saving, everybody, you know what I'm saying, not that disciplined.
That
Everybody
part.
not that. Everybody not that disciplined. Every woman, you know what I'm saying. Some women might take that for granted. You know what I'm saying? That she ain't got, you know what I'm saying, she get those, you know what I'm saying, however, you know what I'm saying, often she gets paid and she ain't got no bills to look at heavy. She's not gonna, you know what I'm saying, say, you know what, I'm gonna be a safety net for my family.
Mm.
So, with her being, you know what I'm saying, what she say, she, you know what I'm saying, that's dope, man, and any man gonna want that. And I would ride for it. That's what you want in the situation, but it ain't like that with everybody. So that's why I said I'm agreeing with her. I'm not, you know what I'm saying, not disputing anything that she says in that situation, but you have to be, you know what I'm saying, weary out here right now in this climate of the person that you choose because everybody not built like
So she's a rarity. What she's talking about is not the norm, is what I'm hearing.
No,
that.
that's definitely I think okay. So in my social circle, right? Um,
Of bosses.
I'm one of the few. Use those type of words. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
We are assured women. We not bosses. We date
Shoot.
we
Okay.
date
They just
bosses
they
or
just
they
they
are
just
married to
supervisors.
bosses. you know what I'm saying? I think the thing it comes down to, words have power. You know, that's the first thing, right? Because when it comes to a
Yep.
boss, you know what I'm saying? You come down to that you crack the whip, and that ain't even my personality. I'm a laugh more before I even give any type of instruction, right? So when it comes down to it in a home, I think this is the issue. This is where I'm trying to get. Everybody talk about the dating pool, right? The dating pool got pee in it, right? That's the biggest
Right.
thing.
Right.
And I thought about it. And I said, why don't I have these similar problems, right? Like the guy I'm talking to now, that ain't even the case. And it's not even to say that I haven't run into it. For every one bad luck kitty story I put out, there's 2 good luck kitty stories to go that could follow. It just may be compatibility. Or maybe they like, oh, I want 4 kids and some most crazy stuff like that. And I'm like, whoa, now I'm like, I can't do all that, right? It's typically a reason why it can't work, or they want to move to Alaska or something, bro. You knew I wasn't moving to Alaska.
Wait, what?
You been drinking, moving to Alaska? I'm black. I ain't moving to Alaska. So
It ain't Mississippi.
Straight up.
I ain't moving there either. So it's just certain things when it comes down to it, you know, that the reason why certain things, but I look at it and I say, why are everybody saying it's pee in the dating pool? Babe, get out the kiddie pool, right?
Man.
So the woman he described that says, oh, she gonna get her check and she gonna do X, Y, and Z. That's crazy to me, right? Because the hardest thing for a family to do is to create a nest egg or an emergency fund, right? So understanding that, like, why would I make sure that my family, in addition to my own self, is well taken care of, right? When it comes down to it, you want the man to provide, take care, protect, do all this other stuff. You got to have his back too. It's give, like I said, it's give and take. So just like where I may not contribute and pay whatever bill it is, I'm responsible for the savings. You know what I'm saying? I'm also raising the kids. You know what I'm saying? So many people miss the factor every time, you know, graduation comes, my daughter graduated with honors. My daughter got this scholarship, that scholarship, and bruh can't even do 3rd grade math. And I'm not, no shade, but I'm just saying women tend to be the one to help the kids with the homework. Women tend to be the one to know which programs the kids need to go into. Women know what programs they need to put them in over the summer. You know, dad might coach the sports, but all that additional stuff, no, you need to sign up for this class, not that class. You know, that's a lot of times that's the women, you know what I'm saying? Creating that man's legacy. And money, yes, is a part of it, but your kids is also another major factor.
A bigger factor.
The biggest in my opinion, right? So you can say all that it comes down to, you see those families that they just be dirt poor and then their child goes off and just does great things. That man don't care that he dirt poor. He is just proud because he looking at how his kids is living, right? That woman is proud because she see how her kids are living. So those are the things that also have to take into accountability. If you dating in the kiddie pool, she's still trying to go out every weekend and look good, and these hoes still hating on me and da da da.
God.
But if you in the adults only exclusive wristband pool, you know, over there, the women over there doing different things. You know what I'm saying?
I got an X on my hand.
I'm just saying that there's
he
certain,
can come in, but he can't drink.
You know, it's certain pools of people.
How many stages they got in there?
It's certain pools of people. That's all I'm saying. So
You're right.
That's a solid
adult
point.
pool, you gonna get a grown-up woman. But a lot of times, men, because they're such visual creatures, they chasing some rump. They looking how big their ass is. They gonna follow it right on over to that cesspool, that kiddie pool, and they gonna jump in there with all the pee, and then they gonna say, "Oh,
what's
these
all that
women want a
movement
man
back there?
You feel they are. These women want a
movement
man to
back
take care of them, but they ain't got shit going for themselves. Okay, sir, you chase the fat ass over there, or you chase a pretty face, or you chase, you know, what you heard about her, instead of actually sitting down and getting staying in the adults pool."
Counterpoint. She was walking, and then when she stopped walking, it kept moving.
True. And you got distracted. I understand.
What's to do about that?
But look, Kitty. Kitty,
get distracted.
Kitty, this all I'm saying is, you know, would you call yourself an attractive woman?
Yes.
Of course, you would. So, like, you're gonna get chased because you're attractive. After we get to you, and we have that conversation, we find that you're more than face deep. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna chase the pretty face in the heavy posterior.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? That's gonna happen.
Y'all working
it's
hard.
what happens after that You know what I'm saying? When we find out if we're dealing with an adult. Cause like what you were saying, when people say a man paying all the bills, but if you're saying that if he's paying all the bills, all my checks going, well, not all of them, but most of my checks going towards a saving for the family, then you know what I'm saying? A lot of men will be like, hell yeah, I'm down with that. If I got that safety net on me, under me, I don't mind, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
paying all the bills. Because basically that's still a combined income in the house. But as you stated as well, sometimes we find ourselves in the kiddie pool and we dealing with motherfuckers who's not on the level that we need to be at. So you know what I'm saying? It's a slippery slope because for every kitty out there, there's a fucking 100 motherfucking hood rat, hoochie mamas. What was her name? You know what I'm saying? So it's not just bad for y'all; it's bad for us as well.
I agree that it's bad on both sides. I will say that, but I think
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times the divide around the 50-50 argument. Like I said I was done having the 50-50. I'm done. Honestly, I ain't having it no more. Los, you saw how the foolishness went. If anybody saw how the foolishness went down behind the 50-50, I mean, people telling me XYZ, LMNOP, no man about to put up with that, da 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 da. Women telling me I'm too intelligent, da 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 da. And I was just like, this is crazy to me. I don't know what man want his woman out working every day and then come home. And then, you sit up there, you looking at me, you want me to cook or cook and clean, and then you don't expect me to throw it in a circle. Buddy, I can't. I'm tired.
That's a lot.
I'm tired.
That's a lot.
I done had
That's
to
a
cook,
lot.
I done had to take care of your kids, I had to walk them dogs, I done had to, all these other things I done had to do, and in addition to like keep our family running. And then you expect me to give you 47 seconds. Sorry, I ain't got two. Leave me alone. Let me put my bonnet on and go to bed.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Right?
What is 47 seconds? Because I felt
Listen,
kind of slighted right there.
okay,
I'm gonna
grab
give
me
you a
six,
good four, baby.
I felt attacked.
6 minutes and 6 minutes and 18 seconds. I ain't got 6 minutes. I ain't got
Four of
6
the
minutes.
minutes is foreplay, baby.
Listen, a waste of my time. Let me go to bed so I can get up and slave for you and this family again tomorrow. And I just think it's a transition. Like I said, I'm a stay-at-home mom now. Like when I set out on this plan, I didn't know how it was gonna come. I didn't know how, but when I sat down with the numbers, the only thing that's gonna take me up out the comfort that I'm in now is a man that's gonna give me the continued comfort that I'm in. So I'm not asking you, no, go out and increase your debt. And da, 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 da. We got to be realistic about things. Somebody, Corday said earlier, like the economy we live in. Let's be real. The economy we live in, most black men, I think the average annual salary in Dallas is like, what, $50,000 for a black man? That's the
that
average
high?
annual. I think it is. I'm in one of these groups where they want to tell me all the time, well, y'all black women need to build black men up because the average annual salary is this, that, and other. And I just be like, oh, okay. Like, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was a six-figure earner, right? Like, I cannot expect every black man to make six figures. And I think six figures is also $100,000, and six figures is also $999,000, right? We talking about
It's a
we talking
difference.
about gross not net, right? Gross not net. So, it's just certain things you have to think about and look at the way you live in your life. Do you live your life to be somebody's, to be an asset, right? I'm not about to get with a man that I don't feel safe around, I don't feel comfortable around. There's certain things that goes into it when dating a man. It's not only money. There's so much put on money. He could have all the money. The dude I told you about with the wife and the $9,000, he was a millionaire. Let's talk about money. And he was still a loser. I stopped dating.
Shit.
I stopped dating
Oh,
him because
he's a
he
high
had a
value
weird
man.
he had a weird fetish. That's why I stopped dating him.
Wait,
Like,
what was this fetish?
he tried to rip my clothes off of me. Like,
Not
he had
designer.
no. It was a workout set or whatever, but that was his fantasy, right? Like, he wanted it. It's a I don't a
Hulk
RAPE
Hogan
fantasy.
style?
I was just about to say,
Yeah.
where Hulk Hogan tank top then? A tearaway.
No, it was his fantasy. He wanted to forcefully take it in his mind. It was
Oh no.
it was an
Oh, no.
Those are
SA
those
fantasy.
Earth,
I don't
Wind,
know
and
if you can.
Funk, man.
So
Ain't it?
I
A little
stopped. I
rapey.
stopped talking to him. That's what it was. It's a rape fantasy. I don't know if you
That's
can
some
say that on
X
social
video
media or
shit.
not. So that was his fantasy. I stopped talking to him, And then 2 months later, after I stopped talking to him, his former fiance reaches out to me on Instagram, and she's just like, "Hey, da 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 da." She starts telling me about myself, and I'm like, "Whoa, like, chill out.
What?
Like, how do you know all my business?" And she says that she bumped into him, and he showed her my Instagram, and was saying, "Yeah, this is my girlfriend. I'm gonna propose to her at Christmas." I'm like, I stopped talking to him. Like, things got uncomfortable, and she was like, "Well, I just wanted to let you know, this is his actual name, and
Yikes.
he
Wow.
has a charge against me." And as I was reading, then I started Googling, and there, sure enough, is a charge that she put against him in 2020. She put against him, and she was like, "Yeah, he tried to attack me." And he was like, "Oh, well, it's just because it's my fantasy. If you're going to be my wife, then I would have to do that from time to time because that's what
Yeesh.
satisfies me." And I'm like, I'm so glad. Look, I'm a red flag. I
50
see a red
Shades of
flag,
nigga.
I be
What?
like, yeah. So I saw the red flag. I got out. She stayed in there, and she was telling me like how his family was trying to give her money to stick around, da 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 da, and all this other stuff. And I'm like, and so then fast forward when the wife pulled up, I'm like, where the hell does wife come from? But anyway,
Oh
so
my
yeah,
goodness.
so you can date a man who have a lot of money, and he could still be a total ass. I mean, that's just what it is. Like, he could, have a secret family in Chicago. Like, I mean, he could have a whole fiance that lives in his house that you don't know about. There's certain things. I don't date broke men. That's one thing I don't do. I ain't no gold digger, but I don't mess with no broke.
Hey
Anyway,
man, I
Wow.
ain't
Hey,
I ain't mad at you.
so when
don't
it
be
comes
mad
down
at
to
that.
it, you can date a man and he can have buku money and have zero moral, zero value, and people can only keep their facade up for so long. People only they
Yes.
can only live they false life for so long, and then you find out about it. So it's not always money. It's so much more that goes into it. I heard somebody say the high value man. People think value as in dollar. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes down to it, he don't contribute to charity. He don't do anything in his community. He a horrible dad to his kids. He thinks sending child support is the equivalent to taking care of his kids, and he don't even know his kids' favorite color or what they do at school. So I mean, it's so many more things that go into it in that high value category. It's not $100,000 and 1 cent in the bank account or
Can
on
you
the
not even
salary
use
that makes
those
sense.
words in real life?
I hate
And
it. I personally
and
hate
He
it.
he's
and
a
it's a
he's
shame.
another KS. He kills KS too. So you know what I'm saying. I seen
Hey,
Coop go in
I
on
don't.
KS.
Hey, that
I'm not
cat,
gonna
that
talk down
man.
on the goat.
Hey, man, look, bro. If we get into that conversation, this episode here going down in
No,
history,
no,
cause
no, no, no. We ain't gonna go down that road.
Do it.
I'm gonna have to bring you back.
Do it.
Look, I'm gonna have to
Reel it
bring you
back
back
in.
if
Reel
we
it back
talk
in.
about Samuels. That you know what I'm saying.
hey,
Matter of fact, I
I
got
got
an
you. I feel you,
email.
man.
Go ahead.
No, I'm listening to you. Go ahead, bro.
I got a message the other day saying I should do a podcast about Samuels, and I'm like, I don't think I want to do that because it's been drawn out. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
sure we'll stumble across him
Yeah.
sometime, but I'm not gonna do a segment about the cat. So
Yeah.
it's not that important to me.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
will.
So you go ahead, bro.
Nah, I just want to know. Let's do away with that term high value man because that shit is non fucking existent. It was never heard of before this dude. And in my mind, dude, not valid. His opinions not valid. And say even the broken clock is right twice a day. So if a motherfucker keep talking, they gonna eventually say some real shit and somebody gonna cling to it. But like,
Boy,
Hmm.
yo, he real as shit. But no, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like there's no basis for the stuff that he be saying. I can get into the other aspects of it, but I don't even know what's bro angle, dog, and I don't feel him. So whatever to him, that high value man shit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The young lady was just explaining, what he doing for his community, how he raising his kids, how, you know what I'm saying? Is he a family man? You know what I'm saying?
he done been
Is it
divorced,
good?
haven't he?
Yeah.
Is
Twice.
he abusive?
Yeah,
Is
Twice.
he
yeah,
abusive?
exactly.
All these
Right.
No,
questions
listen,
come up.
as far as what a man is, like, you know what I'm saying, that I came through like figuring out what, you know what I'm saying, manhood is, man, bumping my head 1,000 damn times.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know what I'm saying, the value of a man is not going to be placed on, you know what I'm saying, a dollar sign to me, ever, point blank fucking period, whether I'm broke, you know what I'm saying, or I'm, you know what I'm saying, do, you know what I'm saying, with my feet kicked up, I'm gonna be, you know what I'm saying, a high value man because, you know what I'm saying, of the things that I just mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a family man. My kids are well taken care of. I treat everybody with respect. I protect, you know what I'm saying? I protect the women that I love. You know what I'm saying? The women, you know what I'm saying? The people, you know what I'm saying, that I cling to, they love me because they know, you know what I'm saying, they good around me. That, if we're
Mm-hmm.
gonna use the term high value man, we gonna base it on that. We ain't gonna base it on income. Where, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, she was explaining the guy, you know what I'm saying, that's a millionaire, and, you know what I'm saying, dude want to rip off shirts, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, he want to go Hulk Hogan on women, you know what I'm saying,
What are you
weirdos, you
gonna
know,
do,
like
brother?
that type of shit, bro. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying, it's too weird out here, man, and these goalposts that's being set, you know what I'm saying, for men right now, like, you know what I'm saying, it was kind of grazed on earlier. Manhood, whether people want to say it's too woke or not, manhood is under attack, bro.
Mm.
um, but not, you know what I'm saying, in the ways where people thinking, you know what I'm saying, well, you know what I'm saying, they even what's the word, emasculating men, you know what I'm saying, because of the images that we see. And yeah, that's a small part of it, bro. But we seeing too many um men like this guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to use, you know what I'm saying, the cliche term, you know what I'm saying? So I use the term type A, you know what I'm saying, personality. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Which one I ain't gonna go, I'm an alpha male and beat my chest on that. But, you know, when it comes to these type people, what do you have to stand on behind these, you know what I'm saying, these words and things that you putting out there? You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be, you know what I'm saying, a spokesman for the people, you're gonna speak for the people, you're gonna speak for black men everywhere. We got to see something behind that.
Mm.
Where your wife at? Where your kids at? Who loves you? Who are you protecting? Who are you
Ah,
taking care of?
That's real talk.
yeah.
I need to see all of that because, like I say, I came in this manhood thing bumping my head, bro, and once in ups and downs, bro, I still had responsibilities to other people.
Already.
So you're not gonna come in here and say, well, no, and it's not about the money because, no, like I say, I'm okay. You know what I'm saying, when it comes to money, but we're not gonna place a dollar sign amount on, you know what I'm saying, what is a high value man and say, okay, well, because he makes this, you know what I'm saying, amount of woman, look here, 35-year-old, you know what I'm saying, 210-pound black girl, you can't have these type of men over here. You
Mm.
got three kids over here. You can't have these type of men over there. And niggas that, you know what I'm saying, like, that's, it's weird to me, bro. And I don't, he stay on. My bad. Y'all go ahead with that one, bro. Cause I go in.
Look, 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 look.
I go in,
You
dog.
finna
You
go.
good, dog. Look, hey, so my producer is on my ass right now, so we gotta wrap it up. Is there anything
Right.
else y'all want to add to the conversation, or anything else you want to promote, or anything? And you can choose who go first, but yeah, we gotta wrap it up. So what y'all got? A final note?
Ladies first.
I guess my final note on dating is don't lower
Mhm.
your standards, particularly for women, right? Because I know everybody wants you to jump in the inbox to do X, Y, and Z or to be seen or be heard. I think um, your feminine presence is more than enough, that you shouldn't have to go out and seek validation from men. Additionally, I think that we have to, if we don't set standards and boundaries and hold to them, that's where these things kind of veer off. That's how we get down the path of not feeling valued or feeling unloved or having a consistent conversation around what's wrong with dating, right? And like I said, I'm not having a conversation no more about who is responsible for what in the home, because when it comes down to it, you find your person who's your equal, who's your partner that you agree with, and that
Mhm.
works with whatever works in your home. So it's not a
Yes.
broad
Exactly.
conversation
Period.
topic for everybody. And just because you don't want to do something that somebody else does in their home, that doesn't make you any less of a person, man or woman, because you don't want to pay 100% of the bills, or you don't pay 20% of the bills, or whatever the breakdown may be, right? And I think that that's what's so important. And in addition to my crazy life and my crazy stories, the Bad Luck Kitty series, I am here on YouTube. You can follow along on my journey as well and see where we go on this thing, but dating is always going to be a conversation because even though we're here on Two Married Men's podcast, they're just as interested in dating as everybody else.
It's
It has
how I cut
always
my
been
teeth, baby.
a forever topic, you know. But I do appreciate you guys for having me on here and let me share some of my life with you all. It's so nice to meet you, Corday. I wish you the best of luck with your lady on your love journey to the altar.
Hey,
Kitty, I need you to do one thing for me though.
What's that?
I need you to throw up that EWAV sign. You see me post it all the time, right?
I don't know what that is. What is that?
What is it, baby?
see, hey, hold on. Let me see. I'm having questions about these followers of ours sometimes.
Right, dog. A couple
These
of them been like, I
subscribers.
ain't seen it, and all
These
I do is
subscribers.
post
But
it.
but that's neither here nor Kitty. The EWAF sign is 2 up, 2 down. 2 and 2.
The Vulcan sign?
Yes.
That's it.
So you gonna steal the
Live
Vulcan
long
sign?
and prosper.
He don't own that.
You
Live
They don't
gonna
own
long
steal
that.
and
the Vulcan?
Them not even real people.
That's it. Yeah.
They in space with
DB, I'm gonna need a
with booty
screenshot
heads.
of that. That's gonna be my profile pic. Kitty holding
Oh.
up the Vulcan
Oh yeah, that's
sign.
it.
Are
Live
y'all
long and prosper.
serious? Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
What you got,
All
Coop?
right.
Man, first thing, man, appreciate y'all having me on, man. It's been a joy, and appreciate that, Miss Kitty. I hope, you know what I'm saying, you do well on this journey. I appreciate the well wishes. Nice, you know what I'm saying, meeting you and interacting with you in this way, man. The conversation has been dope. Speak on dating, man. I don't engage much in what women should be doing and what, you know what I'm saying, how they should be fixing themselves to position themselves for man. I let women figure that out on their own. Fellas, drop your nuts, man. Get your balls, you know what I'm saying, and hold them. Become who the fuck you supposed to be before you ask, you know what I'm saying, a woman, you know what I'm saying, to come into your space, you know what I'm saying, and be a real woman, you know what I'm saying. You
That's
gotta
real
be who the
talk.
hell you
That's
supposed to
real
be.
talk.
You know what I'm saying? Other than that, as far as, you know what I'm saying, promotions, I will shamelessly, you know what I'm saying, promote, you know what I'm saying, my kids, you know what I'm saying, line, they will be rolling out exclusive, you know what I'm saying, limited summer pieces of, you know what I'm saying, their Your Majesty apparel this summer. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I appreciate you know what I'm saying, Earth Weird as fuck for giving me the platform, you know what I'm saying, to speak on that. And also, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, my kids are always my everything. So if, you know what I'm saying, anybody listening, go follow my son at, you know what I'm saying, Tough Jermaine underscore 23, you know, on Instagram, man, and follow his movement. Other than that, man, I'm just a regular old guy, man. So, you know, that's what I got going on right now.
Already. Hey, I need to see the EWAF sign from you, dog.
Man, I'll be that, man. Earth weird as
there you
fuck,
go.
man.
Hey, there we go, man. Look, I
He can
appreciate.
do it with both hands too.
I
My
know
right
I can
hand
only do
trash.
it with my left hand.
Yeah, my right
I
hand.
grew
But
up in a
look,
foster home, man. We have pedestrians, man.
Man,
Whatever,
whatever.
man.
Man, whatever, man. Y'all ain't no damn
Hey,
amateur,
but
no
look,
damn
man,
foster
I
home.
Shout out
appreciate
to
both of
OT
y'all
though.
for coming on, man. Y'all are really vital pieces of the timeline. Give it up, man, for my boy Coop and Kitty, yo. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying? Y'all be
What's up?
easy, man. Thank y'all for stopping by.
I really appreciate you, bro.
Bet that.
Thanks.
All right, my lady.
That's what's up right there, man. Good wisdom from the 5 people of the timeline, man.
Yeah, man, you gotta show love to the timeline, cause you know you gotta feed into the pots that you eat from. Is that
It is
pour
now.
into the bowl that you make the cake mix?
It's a thing now.
Yeah,
You just made it
it's
once.
a thing now. It's out there.
You see what I'm saying? Hashtag that. Okay.
DB got us on a pitch count and shit.
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
I can't wait till we get down there to
he got the-
acquired nuts. Acquired nuts, you know
Boy,
they shit be
boy,
going
he
like
gonna be he gonna be tearing his fucking hair. Like, oh my god, it's an hour
tearing
and a
his hair. I
half.
like he already tore a hair line out. Nah, we gonna do that at they shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? We can talk. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be fucking. What's the word? We gotta be PG-13 over here. But
Hey,
when we get
man.
to acquired nut shit,
Hey man, my dog got the handbook on the corporate, you know what I'm saying, guidelines.
I
Like,
know,
we gonna
right?
stick to it. He the Mark
10-2.
Zuckerberg of a podcast. Nigga.
That nigga gonna ban me for 30 days.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I lied. Did he?
Wrap this shit up, son.
What word did he just use? 7 days. Mary J. Blige, 7 days ass nigga.
Oh my goodness, man. Yeah.
He gonna put you in the headlock as soon as he see you.
Oh
Boy.
my goodness, he gonna be ready to fight.
Oh, I know.
I ain't tripping, DB, man. I'm gonna get to let me go and get to the world according to Lowe's dog. So before the podcast, I rode out to the sunny side, man. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a sad occasion. And if you've ever been on my timeline, you've probably seen some posts. If you've ever seen a post about any of my hot takes on the NFL, rap music, or anything like that, you've probably seen the guy named Eddie Betts.
Yes.
You seen Big Eddie?
Often.
So my boy passed away a few weeks ago.
I heard about that from Danger on their cast.
Yeah.
I peeped their cast.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? It's not a big thing on the world according to Los. The world according to Los is R.I.P. my boy Eddie E-Bang Betts, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, it's rare that you meet people that stand on the shit they say to you. And I'm kind of like a moth to a flame or a light when it comes to that. I fuck with people who stand on their opinion and can tell you on the internet or in person. You know what I'm saying? And I respect them. And it was a post came up. Now I'm gonna end it like this. It was a post came up the other day about the Cowboys drafting Taco.
Okay.
I was completely against it. That boy Bane, he's a Michigan fan as well. So he was, yes, let's get Taco. And my nigga, if you was still here, I'll let you know you was dead ass wrong, man. Rest in peace to that boy E-Bang, man. For you know, it's your boy, Logo Los. It's my guy.
The ancient one.
The ancient one himself. You got anything else, boss?
I think that's it, man. I think that in all things in life, man, I think we got to make sure that we are true to ourselves.
Exactly.
Never let yourself fall into a pit. Never let nobody pull you down to their level.
Mm-hmm.
Because as they say, from afar, I can't tell who the clown is.
Exactly, dog.
So I'm going to end off with this old saying of mine I've been saying probably 20 years. There are no winners in a whole ass nigga contest.
Ooh, I like that.
So keep it 100, man, at all time.
Keep it 100 long time. And please remember, these boys at Earth Weird as Fuck, we out here working.
And every day I wake up, feel like I'm testing my luck. I told my mama, pray for me, Earth was weird as fuck.